My friends, today is May 13th, 2025, which means it's been almost a year since you and I have been together. And I'm not going to break down right now where I've been, why this may or may not be the last video, all of that kind of stuff. I do want to let you know I took a small walk with Mom the other day on Mother's Day, and that's what triggered all of this. So let me explain where we are, why I picked this place now that this horrible, annoying intro is out of the way. And you can see we're battling the sky. There's only little pockets of blue. There's some behind us. I'm hoping it opens up. You know me, I need some sky to make me happy. Okay, here's where we are at in Wheatridge, Colorado, which is only about 9 miles from my house. We're in the suburbs of Denver, and we've been here once before, but the last time we kind of went the wrong way, and I have Milo in my hand so I can't really point, but we are right where Prospect Lake is. And unfortunately, I followed the creek the wrong way because I love running water. I saw a bridge, so I just followed that bridge to the running water, and we walked the wrong way. Today, we're going to try to walk towards Tabor Lake, West Lake, and Bass Lake. I feel like they may be more like a pond, but let's go find out. So just to show you guys, you could see the creek is over that way. So I was immediately drawn last time to walk closer to it. This time we're a little further away, but we should loop back over to it. And on the way back, we should definitely be on the creek side after seeing some of these lakes / ponds. I think there's little trailheads right down to the creek right there. There's Mr.Milo. Should we go this way? All right, let's follow Milo. Just because he's blind doesn't mean he can't lead. As always, trust your blind dog. This way is much nicer. Look at that. Look at that. They're both so cool to look at. Look at those. Right? Spring has finally sprung, my friends. As we walk, I did want to mention why I picked this place. We have so many beautiful areas in Colorado. Why pick 9 miles away from my house in a suburbia of Denver? And there's really two reasons. First, like I said, I didn't know if I was ever going to get the heck out and walk again or take a video or anything like that. But I did have to get a new gimbal, what I shoot videos with, and I've been struggling with it. So I was like, you know what? If I'm going to struggle and have issues, let's do it right here in Denver instead of being far away. The other thing is, I always like showing you guys that even though we live in beautiful Colorado, when there's just insane mountains and 14ers and all of that, you could stay basically within the city limits and still experience some absolutely beautiful, stunning nature. I mean, look at this shot right here. Beautiful. Seriously, I am so glad I trusted Mr.Milo and took that other path. It is beautiful down here. And even though the creek isn't rushing, it's flowing enough that I can hear some pretty good creek sounds up here. Me and Milo were all the way down there by the creek. Somehow I looked over and I saw this sign from far away. Obviously I couldn't read it because I'm an old man with bad eyes, but I realized if we stood down there, we would probably just walk right past these lakes. So here is Tabor Lake, which to me is more of a pond. Let's take a better look. Now I feel dumb that I ever called this a pond. I think just coming up on it from that, over that bridge at first, it just seemed a lot smaller than it actually is. Again, not a massive lake. Sloan's Lake, the one by my apartment's definitely bigger, but definitely not a pond, definitely a lake. Okay, so this is Tabor Lake right here, and we're gonna cross this bridge. I'm not sure, that's either I can't read the sign. It's either West Lake or Bass Lake. This is indeed West Lake, and I believe to our left will be Bass Pond as we walk over there. Again, small, but for the suburbia of Denver, get in your car for 10 minutes and be here, not bad. So from this view, you can basically see the trifecta. West Lake, West Lake, Tabor Lake is in front of us, and this is Bass Lake to our right. So 3 cool little lakes, all separated. I don't know, I'm a big fan. You guys know I'm a big fan. I just sat here for like 10 minutes with Mr. Milo, just listening to these bird calls, watching these ripples go across the water. I mean, simplicity sometimes works. We're just gonna follow this little trail back. It'll take us along the creek, straight back to the car, and you know what? Small, simple, and fun. And we got some sky after all. Not the best, but I'll take this. Okay, we're gonna jump off the lake area and enter back into the forest and creek area. The creek, for whatever reason, I thought it'd be running much stronger than it is. But if we get to a good pull-out area, that came out way wrong. You know what I mean? If we get to a good area where we can... I hate this new gimbal, or at least need to learn how to work it better. It's just, you see this? Like, I'm just used to my old one. It balanced way better. All right, I'm gonna stop babbling about it. I'll get better as we use it, but the point is, if I get to a nice point on the creek with some nice running water, I'll pull off and give you guys a shot, but you can see, there it is. There's nothing wrong with it, but it would need to be, you know, if we get to some rapids or a cool little area, I will definitely show you guys. We just had to go over that little log, incredibly small, shallow piece of water, but with a blind dog, these things can be a little tricky. But he made it across, and this is pretty cool. Into the creek. I think we got some good running water down there, so I'm gonna head down and give you guys a view. I got some really nice shots of this creek, the Bear Creek. I think this is a good place for us to sign off. It's just another about half mile back to the car. I hope you guys had a good time on this first outdoor experience of 2025. I know it was simple. I still had fun, and if we do another video, well, I'll see you on the next one.